As fear mounts of a full-scale invasion, Ukraine has urged its citizens to leave Russia immediately, citing the threat of a Russian invasion that could complicate access to its consulate. This comes as Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky said that while he was still pursuing diplomatic ways out of the crisis, he vowed that Ukraine would not cede any new territory to Russia. Zelensky also ruled out a general mobilization, but ordered to recruit reservists between the ages of 18 to 60 for a period of 1 year.
На сьогоднішній день немає потреби у загальній мобілізації. Нам необхідно оперативно доукомплектувати українську армію та інші військові формування. Мною, як Верховним головнокомандуючим Збройних сил України, видано указ про призов резервістів в особливий період. Шановні громадяни, українці, мирна нація, ми хочемо тиші. Але якщо ми сьогодні промовчимо, то завтра зникнемо. Нас чекає щоденна, важка робота. І ми до неї готові.
Ukraine's foreign minister Dmytro Kuleba, speaking to CNN, alleged that Putin's ultimate goal was to destroy Ukraine and that no sanctions will be enough until Russian forces withdraw from Ukrainian soil.
Plan A is to utilize every tool of diplomacy to deter Russia and prevent further escalation. And if that fails, Plan B is to fight for every inch of our land and every city and every village.
In the frontline town of Shasya in eastern Ukraine, shelling continues by Russian-backed separatists. According to Ukraine's armed forces, separatists fired mortar launchers, anti-tank grenade launchers, machine guns and small arms. Shasya has been under artillery fire for several days now.
У нас очень много поуезжало, очень много. То поумирали, то поуезжали, ужас один, пустой город. Было 15 тысяч, а сейчас, я не знаю, хоть 1000 осталось. Только вот с внуком разговаривала, бабушка, вышлю деньги, выезжайте в Киев.
A thermal power plant also located in Shasya caught on fire after artillery shelling and is leaking fuel. A spokesperson of the Luhansk Region State Emergency Service said that officials were unable to access the power plant to extinguish the fire as there is no ceasefire. The prospect of a disruption to energy supplies and fears of war have rattled international markets and sent oil prices surging to their highest level since 2014. Meanwhile, in the capital Kiev, residents of all ages and jobs gathered outside the Russian embassy on Tuesday to protest against the Russian president for recognizing Donetsk and Luhansk regions as separate independent states.
Yeah, people feel frustrated, but we understand. We believe in our army, we believe in our volunteers, and we will do what can we do in all manifestations, both diplomatically, internationally, on the front lines to protect our country, because we live here and we will stay here no matter what. We are young and we would like to live in Ukraine and be here no matter what.
Ukraine has already reported casualties in the ongoing crisis. A Ukrainian soldier died on Tuesday and 6 were wounded in clashes with Moscow-backed rebels in the east. The crisis came to a head-on Monday after Putin made a rambling hour-long address where he said that Ukraine was the puppet of the West.
Князя Костянтина Острозького, капітана. І хто є бажання виступити ще?
For more insights, we earlier spoke to Andrew K.P. Leung, an international affairs expert from Hong Kong. Listen into his inputs on the crisis.
That's the easiest defendable part as far as Putin's strategy is concerned, because, as I said, that a lot of the inhabitants in these two provinces, they were Russians. They were Russian natives. They're Russian speaking. They're Russian, not only Russian language. There were a lot of connections with the Russian proper. So by relocating a lot of the citizens in the beginning, this gives the kind of reason for Putin to send soldiers into these provinces on the pretext of maintaining security, because by recognizing the independence of these provinces, in fact, as I said, most inhabitants would like to be part of Russia because they were Russian in the beginning, as in the case of Crimea, for example. So that would be a kind of a defendable tactic as far as Russia is concerned.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.